it's me, Dr. Benji. How you doing? Welcome back to Canary Island. So then, I never really say this, but if you've missed the last video I did, which was the transfer special, I recommend going back. So this episode now will have a little bit more context to it. So go back, watch the transfer special, then you'll know who we've got, who we haven't got. Come back and watch this video, and it's going to be great. So obviously, during the transfer window, I didn't play any matches. You may have seen them if you were paying close attention to the news items, but I'm going to show you the highlights from what you've missed. So there were 7 games in total. Let's get straight into them, shall we? Obviously, you've had a little look at the screen. You've seen the league table. We've done quite well. We've been on quite a nice run. But let's see who scored, how they scored it now. So the first game we had was against Bradford. It was a 2-0 victory. Now, though it says on the screen that Nathan Redmond got the first, Gary Hooper, in fact, gets the first. Heads it in, nods it in, lovely. Coming down from the right-hand side, as per normal. And then a nice 1-2 between Redmond and Hooper, and he grabs his second of the game. We then went into the Rotherham game. 1-1 it finished. They scored the first goal. I think it was Green scored the goal for them. Nice finish past John Ruddy. And then, no surprise, Lewis Grabban scores. He seems to always score sort of important equalising goals, and he made it 1-1. And that's how it finished. Disappointing, really, but we'll take it. Next game was the Harry Kane show. He got a hat-trick in this game. The first coming from a lovely little header. Corner comes in. Kane nods it home. Then Martin Olsen with a vicious volley. And then Harry Kane again nods it in. Poor goalkeeper from John Ruddy on that one. Should be ashamed of himself. Harry Kane then grabs his third and his hat-trick from close range. And we get a consolation. Now, a new signing, actually, Vidas gets the goal. Or Vadis, I think we'll go with, gets the goal. The next game was Norwich 3, Fulham 1. And I was really pleased to win this. Obviously, Fulham coming down with us. Elliot Bennett getting the first goal to make it 1-0. Then Ross McCormack, the £11 million man, grabs their one. We go through again. Nathan Redmond with the finish. And Redmond gets a brace in this game. He gets the next one or two. Look at that. Lovely goal. Next game is against Middlesbrough. It was 2-2. It was a back-and-forth game. We picked up a few bookings. A lot of fouls in this game by us too. We opened the scoring. Lewis Grabban with the goal. And then ex-Norwich player Danny Ayala gets the equaliser, but it's not done. More goals in this game. Ryan Bennett from a corner. It kind of gets bashed around, and then he smashes it home. And then Kike scores for Middlesbrough, and it finishes 2-2. The next game was again in the Cup. We progressed after beating Bradford. Then we had to go face our local rivals, Leeds. Johnny Howson was the star of this show. The first goal, though, coming from Elliot Bennett. There's a surprise. Then Johnny Howson gets the next one and then gets sent off about 10 minutes later, so we had to go the whole game with 10 men. Luckily for us, we saw him off. They do get a goal. I do believe it's Matt Smith nods it down to Billy Sharp, but they couldn't do it. Norwich 2, Birmingham 1. And in this game, they got off to the flyer. They go 1-0 up with Thomas. Well done. And the next goal comes from Lewis Grabban, getting another one for us. He's been so good this year, it's ridiculous. And then finally, Elliot Bennett seals it from close range. Anyway, into the match against Brighton. I'll see you on the other side. So here we have it, a game against Brighton. Now, it's funny, I've not played a game live-commed for a while, and every time I do, we seem to lose. If you look back through the fixtures, I live-commed the Millwall game, I live-commed the Forest game. Some of these live-comms just haven't, Everton as well, they've just not gone very well. So hopefully, against Brighton, who have had a bit of a rough run of form recently. They've not won in their last 5. So let's see if we can guarantee them a victory today. No, in all seriousness, I'd like to win. That would be ideal for me. If we look at the team, we have made a few changes here and there. Vadis now does play for me. I'm going to put him in the middle alongside Bradley Johnson at the expense of Alexander Tete and Johnny Howson, who is back after a suspension. So there's a toss-up between him and Houlihan. I think we'll go with the more creative of the two, but in fact we will put Johnny Howson on the bench. Craig Davis will have to wait his turn as we've got so many other good players on the bench. Let's get straight into it then, shall we? I'm hopeful. As I showed you just a moment ago, Brighton haven't won in ages. So what can possibly go wrong, he says. What can possibly go wrong? The suspension is not over. Suddenly it's just appeared. We're all witness to that. So Gary O'Neill can make his way into there. Now, hopefully we can do something rather special. I'm hoping that, as per is the norm now with Elliot Bennett, he will provide every single cross known to man on that right hand side. Anyway, that's the plan. We'll stay in standard. We'll go fluid. Not the best team talk off the bat. So let's So let's see if we can improve that ever so slightly. I have faith, and they are happy, and they have gained confidence from that, and that's all we can ask for, really. Let's get this straight into 2D. We're not faffing around here. Oh, there better not be a goal while I'm trying to sort this out. Right, good. It's out of play. We won't put 3D replays on. We'll see it firsthand. We'll make judgments for ourselves. So, early in the game, not much has gone on. We will bring up the old match stats, though, just so we can keep an eye on what's happening throughout the game as we start to go forward at last. Shall we speed this up a little bit? It's a little bit slow. So Nathan Redmond out on the left-hand side. Blitzing past his defender. Gets it in. Grabbing. That's a fantastic save. Please, the curse of the commentary has really been hurting me. We are dominating the game early on, so that's good news. But we really have been done on so many different occasions. And I'm sick of it, frankly. Absolutely sick of it. Fadis, that's a lovely ball. Elliot Bennett gets there first. Has he been pulled back? No. He goes again. Down the right-hand side. Crosses it. And that's quite appalling by David Stockdale. Apparently, Bennett's been credited with the goal as well. He's got to be pleased with that, right? Got to be. Anyway. We go again. Redmond. Going through the middle. Plays it through. Elliot Bennett. Another finish. Do you know what? I said pre-game, if Bennett... Oh, it's not been given. I've been done by it. I get sucked in. I start looking at the match stats and everything but the match. I've been tricked. Even so, Elliot Bennett's getting in positions to score goals. And that's what matters. That's what's important at this stage of the game. So, we're going to half-time. 1-0 up. Brighton aren't really offering too much. I don't know where they're in the league, actually. Should we take a quick look at that? Where are we? Oh, come on, open for me, please. Right, then. Well, they're not in the top 7. They are 21st. Okay, well, we've got to be doing something against a team in 21st, right? Surely they're not getting back into this. John Reddy's on a yellow card. What on earth did he do to get himself that? God, what a troublemaker. And now Brighton have the ball, and they're exploiting my left-hand side. Olsen's running all over the place. He doesn't quite know what to do with himself, as he kind of half wins the ball back. Stevens, look, Mikael Smith. Now, this is the curse of the commentary. I'm telling you, every time it goes live, it's the fan, as they say. We're going to go attacking. Do you know what? I want to get this game over and done with. It may be a situation where we have to make a few changes, but it's going quite well as of now, and I don't want to have to change too much. Oh, and a cross has come in, and it's hit the bar. Come on, we've got to get a goal here. This is ridiculous. We can't stay like this. Oh no, come on, game. I know we've gone attacking and we've left ourselves a little bit open at the back, but should it... Oh, dearie me. Okay, we're going to go... I'm tempted to try and suck them in, but I don't think that's going to work. Substitutions have to be made. We'll bring on our new guy. Although Bennett's had a decent game. Actually, we'll take Houlihan off. We'll put Bennett in the middle. We'll bring on the new chap, Dennis the Menace. And we'll bring Tessie on for Bradley Johnson, just for a bit more energy in the middle. And hopefully, we can force out a result. The curse of the country. Although we're not losing, we looked at Brighton's form. We had a look. We realised it was absolutely terrible. Yeah, they come to... They get a game against Norwich. They come to... Well, I'll say we're actually not at Canary Island right now. We took a flight. And they're suddenly the best team in the world. And we're unable to do anything about it. And... dearie me. Dearie me. The stress is agonising. Come on, boys. Better than this. Come on. Oh, there's now been an injury. Tessie's now got injured. Well, Gary O'Neill will take his place. I'm not too sure what to do. We'll put it on rigid. We'll take off retain possession and we'll just go for it. More direct passing. It's time to move, boys. It's time to go. We're already passing into space. We're already trying to hustle the ball back. I could arguably up the tempo. Elliot Bennett from the right hand side. Back post. Ryan Bennett. Oh, the Bennett brothers, who are in no way related, have dragged us back into this. I say that like we were losing. The curse of the commentary has been hurting me week after week. Come on. We can do this. Russell Martin. Back to Gary O'Neill. Lewis Grabban. Oh, he's at the inside of the post. Will that come back to haunt us? Okay, well, now we're ahead. I'm tempted to go back into sort of a standard balance is kind of the mentality I want us to have. And that could be the game. Now, there's 30 seconds remaining. Please let this be one of those classic Football Manager highlights at the end of the game that nobody wants and nobody needs. That's all I want. Come on, game. Andrew Crofts, former Norwich player there. March. That's got to be it. Excellent. We've won in a live com. Marvellous news. Okay, well, thank you very much for watching. That's done really well for us there. That puts us clearly, I was going to say clearly in second place. We're still in third. Into third place, which I'm fine with. We've kind of bossed the game, actually, when you look at it on paper. And I'm really pleased. We're in the chasing pack. Us, Cardiff and Middlesbrough. We're all a little distance off Watford. But we're in it, and that's the important thing at this stage. We're in it to win it. So let's see how this goes down. Anyway, thank you for watching. Please leave a like if you've enjoyed, and I will see you with the next video, whenever that is. I've got a schedule. I should be keeping to it. Bye. Oh no, I don't say bye. I say goodbye.